Great to have you with us. Please like, subscribe, and share. Welcome back. I'm Chris Highland. Thanks so much for joining. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. We're so happy you're here with us today. I'm just winding down the last vestiges of a Friday, a Good Friday before Easter weekend. For those of you who, like me, will be celebrating this weekend, but had a few things to do, and one of them was I wanted to check out Putri Ariani's cover of Bohemian Rhapsody. Shout out to Candrasoni 1386 in the comments. This is for you because you requested it, and because I love Queen, and I like to hear people do covers of Queen, and I'm excited to see what Putri Ariani does, because she tends to make things her own and do them quite differently. So without further ado, actually, before we do that, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, share this with all your friends. We are really excited about growing the channel and 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So whatever help that you can give us, please do so. We really appreciate it. So now let's jump in. Putri Ariani and Queen.
Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anyway the wind blows doesn't really matter to me.
That's an interesting opening. I like the way that she took actual recorded background vocals from Queen and then interposed her own voice in the solo spot. That was interesting. That was interesting. Very well done. I love the background. The whole set is quite amazing. But again, her voice is just so beautiful. I'm excited to hear this. Let's back up a little bit and we'll dive back in.
Anyway the wind blows doesn't really matter to me, to me. Everybody say, Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, put my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gotta throw it all away. Mama, ooh.
That's great. That was really well done. That's to me, that's like the iconic part of this song, is that whole verse right there. And she changed it a little bit to suit her voice, but her voice is so beautiful and that sounds so good. I want to hear that whole thing again because I just think she's amazing and I like this song. So
Life had just begun, but now I've gotta throw it all away. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters.
I like the way she did that. It was different. I like the way she did that. Again, she likes to change songs and make them her own, and I think that's gorgeous. I like the way she went breathy there and lowered it down at the end and just changed.
Carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Send shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, ooh,
I like how she did that. That was beautiful. And I can't get over. I mean, I realize she can't see. She's blind. And I mean, there are some piano songs that are easier to play than others, but I've seen this piano song in solos before, and you are all over the keyboard, all the way from end to middle, and she just does it flawlessly. That boggles my
I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Sounds it lightning, very, very frightening me.
Galileo, Galileo.
I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. So you think you can stop me? It's still in my eye. So you think you can knock me and me.
Okay, let's back this up a little bit because I really love hearing her voice. I'll be honest, I wasn't a big fan of all the background singers. And I mean, she highlighted her talent on the piano during that segment, but I really want to hear her, not a bunch of backup singers. I realize the complexity of trying to do a Queen song, especially this one as a solo. But now we're into the good part. I really want to hear her voice, and so let's jump back and we'll start over.
So you think you can stop me? It's still in my eye. So you think you can knock me and me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here. Nothing really matters. I can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me.
She is just an absolute gorgeous singer. Absolute gorgeous singer. I loved it. I'm a huge fan of Queen and Bohemian Rhapsody in that song. And I was curious how she was going to pull it off as a solo. I thought in the beginning when she basically overlaid her voice over the recording of the actual Queen was just brilliant. That was really neat. And I loved her voice throughout this thing. I loved how she changed it to make it her own in places. I think the only thing I didn't like about this whole performance was that one section where all the background singers took over because frankly, I want to hear her. I mean, they did fine and it sounded good and that was great, but I mean, and maybe as a bridge to get to the other, second half meat of the song. But I would have much rather heard Putri Ariani sing in that section and not a bunch of background singers. But other than that, man, she was phenomenal. She was the star of the show and absolutely beautiful voice. What a gem! What a princess of a woman! And just hats off to her for overcoming all of the disabilities, pursuing her dreams, and rising above, and just overcoming all of that to really showcase her talent and become a star. And it's just phenomenal to see. Thanks so much for joining me here on this Good Friday. Until we see each other again, just remember that God is good. He's sovereign. He's overcome all of evil and sin and death by his death, burial, and resurrection. And it'll all be good in the end. And if it's not yet good, it's not yet the end. Till I catch you later.